Jorin's bumhole. It's me, Bimblin Bloodaxe of the Lonely Mountain. Join me here in my Lord of the Rings online playthrough as I help the Free Peoples banish the shadows of Angmar from Eriador. Coolness. Alrighty. So, here we are. It's the old forest. It's old and it is a forest, to paraphrase Legolas. Okay, let's talk to Bingo.
What a strange sight. A tidy little cottage in a dangerous wood.
Home to a most peculiar individual and his equally mysterious wife. I never thought such a place existed, Bimblin. If my journey ended tomorrow, I would still count it as an adventure full of wonders. I need to rest from our journey through the forest. Perhaps later I can speak with Tom and Goldberry and write a description of them for my own journal.
I need a description of this curious Tom Bombadil fellow.
You know that I wanted to document our journey, Bimblin, writing down the experience we have and the places we see, and that includes describing the people we meet. No account of my adventure to this point would be complete without a description of this curious Tom Bombadil fellow. That much is clear. But I have encountered an early problem in this attempt, for I simply do not know of any way to describe him in such a way that does the fellow justice. Can you speak to him and learn what you can of Tom in order to educate me on the subject? What are his likes and dislikes? From where did he come? And what drives him from day to day? Good luck to you, my friend. Perhaps the words will flow when you report back to me what you learn. Like, you just bloody ask him. Right, where's he mogged off to? He must be inside. Okay, let's go inside. Follow this guy in. Yes, he's inside. Right, let's have a chat. Okay, let's just go through top to bottom.
Tom, jolly Tom.
Hi now, hey now, what's all this fussing? We've not had so many guests since our wedding. There is time enough for bird watching, but perhaps first a song or two, my hearty. Let your heart fly free and put aside your worries. You are at the House of Tom Bombadil. I don't know how long I'll be able to keep this up. My Goldberry's away at her spring, and I was going lily hunting. I've no time for chasing birds, but hoy now! Aragorn's a name I know, and a friend of old Tom's. Hear then my offer. When old Tom Bombadil looks for sour crows, you'll gather lilies for my lovely. I saw some along the river, just a hop and a jump away. Just follow along until ring-a-ding-dillo you find old man Willow. You watch that old grey Willow man, he's a mighty singer. He'll sing you down to sleep and drown you if you don't be careful. Okay, so we've got to get some lilies. Define description.
Now let the fun begin.
Hoy now, young one, questions are for asking, but the fun lies in the seeking. You ask about old Tom, but that is a question with many answers. Why not ask the trees why they be a-swaying, or the light a-brightening? Tom likes walking in the woods of an evening, and singing in the morning sun when the moon skips away, as all would try it. Still you ask and ask, too many questions for so lovely a day. Stand in the foam of the falling water nearby, and you will know what it is to be Tom Bombadillo. And root and
A
rots.
fellow tall, a cruel sword, the wicked dead a calling.
By my boots, both I've been spied close by old man Willow. A scar, a blight on the forest green, the trolls they spread their mischief there. But stay a while, to other paths you may turn and yet be safe. Old Tom must be a-going to gather lilies for his Goldberry.
Seek you to break the sword? Old Tom won't stop you.
But don't you go alone with that old Willow man still a-singing. His song today is darker now than once it was, dangerous and mean. Hop along, my little friends, let our hobbit show the way, and steer you clear of dangers fell. But if you can't, stay strong, stay safe. There we go, there's Tom. Oh, what a star. Okay, now, that final one, we're going to leave. Yeah, because it's talk to Marigold. Steady on. Trying to do a video. Right, so we'll leave Marigold because it's like it's a sort of instance and it takes a bit of a while. So when we're about to leave the old forest for good, we'll do it. Okay, which leaves us a couple of others. So we've got to collect some lilies and we've got to stand in the waterfall. We can do that. Oh, a couple of things just before I go. Up here, if you follow this path, up here, that goes to the Barrow Downs. Now if we go down here, up this path to the right here, that will take you to the northern Old Forest, and also you can get through here to Adzo's camp that way. But we're going down here, down to Willy-windle and Old Man Willow. Hey, let's have a little dance underneath the waterfall. In you get. Woo! In fact, let's do a handstand. A flip. Whee! There we go. Now we can come out. So we've done that. So we'll talk to Tom in a minute, but we may as well get his lilies as well. Now, once we get close to Old Man Willow, who's sort of past this bridge. Old Man Willow's like over there. There he is. Can you see him? That's Old Man Willow. Closer we get to him, he's going to affect our power. This blue bar. We should be fine, but it will affect our power. So, and you'll notice that. You'll notice my power bar going down. Or at least it used to, back in the day. Oh, it seems alright at the moment. Back in the day, your power bar... Oh, it is, see? It's gone down to 69. Mind you, it might just be doing it because I'm collecting lilies. Alright, perhaps it doesn't do it anymore. It used to. Right, we've collected the lilies, so we'll go past. Something's affecting us anyway, but now we've got away from Old Man Willow without him attacking us. We're alright. So let's turn in. These two quests to Jolly Tom. The music's fantastic. Why on earth he'd live here, I don't know. But that's the way of it. Right, I think he's still inside. The thing about Tom, he tends to move around a bit, but he's alright, still here. Right, but one.
Now let the fun begin, let us sing together.
You finished now, Tom. Lily's white for my river daughter, stronger than Hovick poke are you if you outsang Willow Man, not a lily crushed, nor a leaf bent. Old Tom's a merry fellow, but he knows when it's time for dancing, or to go a-whiting. He's found your birds, and none too soon. If you seek them out, then seek them now, unless you wish to sleep beneath green grass.
Bring the dawn, hop along, follow the willow.
Yeah, I've got to let him have a sing. Blackbirds flitted and fluttered, skipping among the branches. They came to rest where the restless walk. Beware the old barrows, they stir when they should be a-sleeping. Go north up the path and follow old Barrow's road, then south within the Barrow's wall along the forest eaves. Hey doll, merry doll, and there you'll find them. Watch for the Lady Dreary. Now hop along, me hearty. Toms are going leaping. Coolness. Define description.
Come, Derry doll, can you hear me singing?
Off he goes. Tom seems delighted. Sopping wet you are, like Tom after a fresh rain in spring. Dripping all about, but refreshed and happy. Learn from old Tom, for he's seen summers and winters and summers again. One for every droplet that cascades from the heights. Hey now, still with questions? Tom's way is to take the bad and make it good. Old man Willow, that mean streak in his heart, has grown wider for many a day now, and he could do with some cheering. Go to old Grey Willow Man and dance and lighten his mood. Then you will know what it is to share Tom's interest in all creatures, both good and bad. Right, so we've got to go and dance. It's telling you there how to emote in quests, but I'm going to show you something funky. I don't think I've shown it you before. If we actually go to this on the mini-map, there's like a little horse, and generally it shows you stable masters. But if we go up one on this little menu at the side, we have got all of the emotes here. And if we go down to D, we've got dance. So we're going to take dance, and I've got to find somewhere to put it. So we'll put it here. So it saves me having to type it in down here. So I'll just press that when we get to Old Man Willow. And I'm sure it's going to be delighted with our dancing. We're going to throw some shapes. Off we go. Down to Old Man Willow Man. Off we go. Whee! Man Willow, that old man Willow just keeps on rolling, just keeps on rolling along. That is the worst dance ever, Bimblin. Well, you didn't think much of it. Right, so we've got to go back to Tom. He liked it for a bit though, didn't he? You noticed that? And then he was like, you know, like kids, when they're just determined to have a shit time. And they start enjoying themselves, and then they hate it because they're enjoying themselves. They hate it even more. That was Old Man Willow then. Right, let's get back. That Old Man Willow. Okay. Stop your crap singing, Paul. Go.
Now let the fun begin, let us sing together.
Hey do, merry do, dancing all the day. Questions are for answering, but that's enough today. So I've got soaking wet and like risk my life with old Grey Willow Man for this idiot. This
Tom
is
is
not.
a mystery. Asking him questions is met with laughter and nonsense.
Have you finished? This is not working, Bimblin. Tom is a mystery, and any attempt to get him to answer questions about himself is met with laughter and nonsense. Perhaps if he were to read some of my accounts so far, he would better understand why we want to know about him. Take my manuscript to him and see if it gets him to open up about himself, if you would. Well, yeah, that's really going to work, innit? Bingo. You moron.
Now let the fun begin, let us sing together.
Tom takes a manuscript and runs his hands over the pages. What a wonder! These leaves, all covered with words, written down with care. I can feel the letters beneath my fingers, ink dried and thoughts saved. That is not Tom's way, but there is a joy in remembering. These pages are like songs sung in the morning, but carried on the wind until afternoon, when it might be heard again. I delight in the feel of these pages and their tiny words. Let me sit with them a while, and you speak with the river daughter. Goldberry has returned from her spring for a time, and she is more fair and lovely than when she left. Right. Is she in the house? She might be in the back here. Ah, she isn't. She's at a bloody spring. She's miles away. Right, down here. Oh, we have another quest ring. She might be around the corner. Thank God. She's a lady.
I bid you welcome, wanderer in the wood.
Isn't she beautiful? Your face is full of questions, young one. Has Tom confused you with his riddles and his songs? You tell Goldberry that you have been unable to learn much about her husband, despite his friendly and open nature. I believe he has given you what you sought, Bimblin, though you may not know it. Who is Tom Bombadil? He is, and no one else. He is a mischievous sort and loves to laugh. He will ask you to stand beneath a waterfall, only to experience the feel of the water and the joy of dripping on the carpet. He is the master of water, wood and hill, and cares for all who inhabit those places, even if their hearts are rotten and mean. He seeks to lighten their moods and ease their pains. But that is a long answer. He is Tom Bombadil, and there is no one else like him. There you go. There you go, bingo. Put that in your bloody journal.
Yes, that seems a fair assessment of our peculiar host. Thank you.
Bingo listens to Goldberry's description of Tom and nods. Yes, I think that seems to be a fair assessment of our peculiar host. Thank you for obtaining it for me. I cannot believe that you actually stood underneath a waterfall, neither can I, and danced with a malevolent tree on my behalf, Bimblin. You are a good friend, and I am glad that you are coming with me on this journey.
Please speak to Tom and retrieve my manuscript
again.
before we go.
All right, Bimblin. I would say it is time to see Marigold safely back to Newbury, and for our own journey to continue. I have enjoyed this brief stay at the House of Tom Bombadil, but there are many other places to see and people to meet. Would you mind speaking to Tom and retrieving my manuscript from him? I am most interested to hear what he thought of it, now that he has had plenty of time to read. What, like 5 minutes? In we go. Tom!
Hey, ponderry doll, can you hear me singing?
You asked Tom what he thought of Bingo's manuscript, and the strange fellow is only puzzled. Your words are all a scramble, young one. Tom remembers a great many things. The sun in the morning, the breezes of midday, the swelter of afternoon, and the cool of evening. But he does not know the pages of which you speak. There is no need for writing. If you spend all day writing, that is a day you have missed. Do not look so glum. I am sure this writing will turn up. I may have set it down outside. There are so many things to see. Happy distractions all, and sometimes things get lost. All is found in the end. Hey! What a, it'd be great to visit him for a couple of days, wouldn't it? And then it just gets so annoying. then he'd just start bugging the shit right out of you. You know, you get up on a day and you'd be feeling a bit down, and you've just got one of the people going, "Hey, what's up with you? Come, doll, merry doll," and you'd be like, "Fuck's sake."
Tom
Get out my
has
face!
misplaced my manuscript. Oh, bother!
Tom has misplaced my manuscript. Oh, bother. I knew there wasn't yet much of it, but I still keenly feel its loss. I will not be able to recreate exactly what I wrote the first time. Perhaps I should just abandon this endeavour. I am not a writer, and I am not an adventurer. You seek to console the unhappy hobbit, and soon Bingo is slightly less despondent. Perhaps you're right, Bimblin. Tom is most at home outdoors. Perhaps he set it down somewhere nearby. Can you look around in the vicinity and see if you can see any pages of my manuscript? I do not want to lose the record of this journey so near the start of it. Right, I happen to know where it is, so I'm going to tell you guys where it is. It's just up here, on its way up to the Barrow Downs. Just kill this idiot, because we don't want him bugging us. Right. So, this is essentially now saying, look further north, which means go into the Barrow Downs. So we're going to do that later, because we still have quests to do here. Okay. So we'll probably do Adzo's camp and before we do that. Yeah. Because let's finish off the old forest before we start getting involved with the Barrow Downs. Now, next, we've got to see, what is it, Gemelin? Oh, Gilliman, sorry, Gilliman. And the easiest way to find him is, like I told you last time, is just follow the Willy-windle. Didn't say Willy-windle then, I meant Willy-windle. Off down the Willy-windle. No, the Willy-windle. Dear me. Ooh, a silver deposit. Have that. Yes. So, I love the old forest quests, me. You do get to have a good old chat with Tom and the lovely Goldberry. And I've got to say, the voice actor, not me, I'm terrible, but the actual voice actor who does Tom Bombadil in this, I don't know his name, don't know who it is, but he does a fantastic job. He's got a very good voice as well. Right, Gilliman.
Is there something I can do for you?
Ah, Sir Tolly Brockhurst sent you. Good. I've discovered something very odd happening here in the old forest, and you may be able to help. I found a strange glade to the southeast, infested with monstrous spiders. I've never seen the like before. Almost makes me believe those stories about old Baggins down Hobbiton way. They made me drop my pack. Even if that's not the worst of it yet, I saw a tree walking about, covered in scars and looking like every leaf had fallen off like it were the dead of winter. Nah, I see some strange things being here in the old forest, but I never seen a tree like this, moving through the wood, killing every manner of life in its path. I tell you, if it were old man Willow himself come to stalk the old forest, he would not be so cruel. Something as the forest in a dire state.
Might I have a word with you?
You are the one for a good tale, I see. Well, a good tale I should tell, I hope. The tree did not look alive. Rotten to the core, I think, and seeking only vengeance. Mayhaps it was one of the tenders of the past, spooked by some feeling of dread that washed over it or some such. I know only that it lay beyond the spiders that took me pack. It was foul and terrible to see, a great blight in the forest. If something in these woods has stirred them to something greater than mischief, I would first look there. You'll need to cross the river here and search within the hollow. where the spiders make their nest. That was the last spot I saw the tree. We'll do that, and he's still got a quest. Oh, he's got 2. A
Can I
matron
take a
and the
moment of your
hollow.
time?
One thing I know about spiders is they typically move in broods. At the end of the brood, you're likely to find a queen, a female that cares for, watches over and commands the lesser spiders. I gather that there is a brood matron in that hollow, though I am not certain where, as I did not see her. Be wary, and if you do find her, let me know, and I will see that you are rewarded. The hollow is just beyond the river to the south. You will know it by the webs hanging from the trees. Evil on 8
Might I have
legs.
a word with you?
Before you go, well, now, as I've said before, I think that nest of spiders I found has something to do with all the queerness stirred up in the forest. But there are too many spiders for me to deal with myself, and the bounders will only come with fire and axes. If you make your way to the heart of that nest to find the tree, maybe you can clear out some of the spiders and collect me pack. The spider nest is south, across the willow glade. I was only able to make it to the outskirts of the nesting ground before the spiders chased me away. I dropped me pack just within the bounds of the hollow and would have gone back if I had not taken such a nasty spill. It's alright, we'll sort it out for you, Gellerman. Okay, so what we've got to do is we've got to cross the river. Cross the river. I'm actually using a stopwatch, and we're at 26 minutes-ish. So there's another glade down here. Just want a quick look down here. I think there is a flower down here that we need for a deed. So we may as well get it because we're quite close to it. Oh, a corpse. Always worth rifling through a corpse's pockets. Yes. Did alright there. Let's kill a few of these. Because we can. Haha! There's the flower over there. It'll just save us coming back here. Don't think there's any other reason for us to come back here. As soon as we get this, we'll get the deed. Yep, so here's the deed. As you can see, there's quite a few. We'll come across, you come across a few of them just by natural questing, but not all of them. So I'll try and I'll show you as we go along where to find them. If I can remember where they are. It's been a while. I think we'll be alright. I think I've aggroed something. So hang on while I deal with it. Come on, Chumley. Want some of that? Ah! It's the white. I've gotten so used to that guy not turning up. So I'm still going to give him the slip. They do level with you. So it's not like you can out-level them. It's gone back anyway now. Right, I might have got lost now. We're in Dark Vet. What I will say is I've been showing you the way around the old forest. I haven't brought up the map, but I will do now. Just to show you. So here we are. We're going the right way as it stands. So this is the map. A thing to remember on the map is you see these little corridors? Those are actually there. Yeah? So as we're going along here, I'm going to have to turn north. I'm going to have to turn north and then turn east. Yeah? I won't be able to get through. Where it actually shows trees on the map, you can't get through. So all of these corridors are actually there. Okay. So it does well to check the map occasionally. But I've got to go north, I believe. I'll just check the map again. Not that map. That map. Oh, I don't turn north yet. I'll turn north when I get up here. Right. This is where I turn north. Good. Around here. Have to kill a few spiders. But we need to kill 12 anyway. Oh, 24 we need to kill. Right, we're at 30 minutes now. But, yes, what I'm going to do is we'll do this spider quest. And the tree. And then we'll call it. I think I can get round here. Yes. Ooh. Ooh. That pushed me, eh? Right. Up here. And his pack's round here somewhere. I think it's round this corner. Ooh. You know, thought that was a bear. It's a yawning. It's a yawning PC. Right. Oh, the pack's up there. There it is. Oh, and we've got another of these flowers. So we'll pick it up. So there's two of the flowers already that we've got. This is Gilliman's pack. We've got that. I'll set this barrow iron deposit while we're at it. Woo. Okay. Now, this is the Willow Glade. And we're going to head down there through that sort of in between these webs. So if I just bring up the thing again, we're going to follow through here. And that's where we're heading for. That's where the tree is. And as we head that way, we'll come across loads of spiders. So we'll easily get the 24 that we need. If you just remember the way that you went in, for coming out, it just makes it a lot easier. So just keep into the right hand side here. It's not too bad if you get lost. I mean, just look at your map, but it just saves time. I think there's a particularly nasty spider knocking around somewhere. I'll have to keep an eye out for. But it's well worth killing. I've got to keep an eye out for those bloody shadowy raids as well. I think it's round here, this the matron spider. What did he call it? The brood matron. There it is, look, see it. Lebrenil, it's called. What'll happen, it'll do its usual. These brood spiders tend to tend to summon a few other spiders to help them out. Oh, looks like we killed him or her before she had chance. So carry on down here. Get the free loot out of the cocoons. Should be the final one. Right. Here he is. It's this guy. So we're just going to run in, kick his ass. Let's use that. Let's get some further. Crack on. Hit him with some major stuff. Done him already. Just kill this root. Bugging us. Right, we've got a new deed now. This is for killing awakened trees. Yeah. Again, during the course of questing, we should do this fairly easily. Right. So, remember how we came in? We came in by sticking to the right-hand side. So, on the way out, we're going to stick to the left-hand side. And we'll get back to Gelimin and turn these quests in. Excuse me. So there we go. Kill a few more spiders, because why not? We're doing our bit for the Shire. For the Shire! Kazan Amingu! Oh, I think I've gone too far. Just have to get our feet wet. Let's have a paddle. Yeah, up here. Up here, and we should get back to the Willow Glade. Won't be a moment. I haven't bothered getting back on my horse, mainly because you just tend to run into, you know, things that knock you off it. So it's just easier to run out and kill everything as you're running out. So here's the Willow Glade. So now we head up this way. Gonna have to kill a few of these, aren't I? What are we on? About 38 minutes. Yeah, we should get back to Gelimin in about 40 minutes. Can't believe I am. How organised I am using a stopwatch. That won't last. I'll forget next time. I'll forget to switch it on. That's what normally happens. Right, so around here. Okay. Trying to avoid killing at the moment because I don't want a shadowy wraith turning up. They tend to turn up after you kill a lot of things, which is very snidey of them. Well, if they're right in your path, you've got to kill them. do have to kill things. Might be able to avoid that one there. Right. This should take us back down to the Willy-windle. Good job I didn't write Lord of the Rings in it. I would have called it the Willy-windle. Oh dear me. Right. There it is. Right. So I think it's up this way. Just came a little bit too far south. Ding-a-ling should be on the left hand side here somewhere. There he is. There he is. Let's turn these in. We'll call it an episode.
Hello.
Haunted forest. Oh, that's talked to Tolly Brockhouse. Don't. I clicked on it because I was thinking I haven't done that, and I had, but it's not. We're not turning it into Ding-a-ling. We're turning it into somebody else. Good riddance. We're better off without that queen creeping about. The trouble with spiders is they make their way out of the canopies and hollows, and you never know when they've grown too big to deal with properly. Thank you for all you've done.
Just a moment.
Though I do hate disturbing the natural order of this place, I cannot be sure that the spiders now in this area are natural. I swear, they appeared from nowhere. Thank you for recovering my pack and clearing some of them out of that valley. So there we go. Done that. All we've got to do, just check. In fact, yes, we're very quickly going to go back to Newbury. It's quite quick to get back. The only reason is I want, again, it's a question of getting rid of what I can. Let's get rid of what we can. So, make our way back to the bonfire glade, back to Newbury. Going back to the Bald Hill. That shouldn't. Should be going back this way. Let's pick up a couple of these. What am I on? 42 minutes. Yeah, it'd be about a 45-minute episode. That'll do. That'll do. This will be a good place to stop. Let's pick these up, they're on our way. Here's the bonfire glade coming up. Oh no, we were going through the bonfire glade. This is Newbury coming up. Through the high hay. Turn this in.
Hello?
I've always thought that old Gilly was touched when he talked about the trees moving of their own accord, but now you tell me the same thing. Worse, that one talked. We should keep this to ourselves so as to not sow fear among the quieter folk here in Buckland. If you have dealt with the threat, then all should be well, and I will do my best to keep a look over my shoulder for any trees closing in on me as I make my rounds in the old forest. We are ever in your debt for stopping this threat from becoming too great a risk. Thank you, Bimblin. What's the most expensive? I think it's the cudgel. 223, 223. The cudgel or the watcher's mace. We'll take the cudgel, why not? Hodrick with his spiders.
Oh, it's been a foul day, it has.
Good job. Those spiders are awfully creepy. I would never want to see them up close. It's lucky for us here in Buckland that we have folk like you nearby willing to help. Is it the staff? I think it will be the... oh no, it's the shield. It's the shield! Set that. Okay. Right, we'll leave it here. Woohoo! I don't think we've got anything else as regards Old Forest. No, we do not. So that's cool. Okay, so the only things we've got to get rid of are the searching north of Tom Bombadil's house for pages of Bingo's manuscript. We're not going to do that yet. Find and defeat the Crabane and their master. That's in the Barrow Downs as well. So we've got to talk to Marigold. But first, what we're going to do is we're going to head... this will be next episode. I'm just stopping here in front of the stable master because we'll be using the stable master. What we'll do is we'll go to Adzo Haybank. He will have several quests, him and his men will have several quests for us. Some of them will involve the Old Forest. So I'm going to take all those quests, start of next episode, but I will concentrate on the Old Forest quests. And we'll do those, and then we'll do Marigold's quest. So that will be next episode. I want to get as much of the Old Forest done as possible. Don't want to go back if I can help it. Okay. So, that is it for this episode of The Lord of the Rings Online with Bimblin Bloodaxe. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope that you will join me next time for more adventures in the Old Forest. Until then, this is me, Cat Weasel, saying toodaloo. Whee!